OBS Filannoo Uummataa.
From the endangered red fox to giant mole rats, a region full of creature. Hello and welcome. This edition of Inside Oromia presents you the wonders of Bale Mountains National Park. "400 kilometers southeast of Finfinne, the heart of Oromia, is Dinsho town. You will enter the boundary of Bale Mountains National Park, 5 kilometers ahead of the town. The swampy land with diverse wildlife in northern part of the park will catch your eye the very moment you cross into the park's boundary. Nominated in 2009 to the World Heritage Tentative List, Bale Mountains National Park was established in 1969. It covers about 2,200 square kilometers of land, a rise from 1,500 to 4,377 meters above sea level. The variation in climate and diverse fauna and flora makes your travel across the park poles apart. Based on its topography, Bale Mountains National Park is divided into three distinct parts. The northern part, which is locally known as Dinsho Park, is found in Dinsho district, where the office of the park is set up. The second one is the mountainous central part, called Sannati, and thirdly, the Haranna Forest in the southern part of the park. The first northern part encompasses two subdivisions, the northern grassland and the northern woodland, which is found in the Geese Valley. Mainly, two types of trees dominate the area, juniper tree and Haginia abyssinica, locally known as Gattara and Heto respectively. Office of the park and the Dinsho Lodge is set up here, in the woodlands of Dinsho Mountain. There are 78 mammal species in the park, where 20 of them are endemic, including the mountain nyala, mainly inhabited around the woodlands of Geese Valley. Mountain Nyala exists only in Ethiopia, in the high mountains east of the Rift Valley, between Harar in the north, Arsi and Bale in the south, dominantly in the Bale Mountains National Park. Currently, there are about 3,000 mountain Nyalas in the park. Males are a dark brown color with pair of horns and white tips. They bear handsome white markings on the face, neck and legs, together with usually at least one stripe and some white spots on each side. The hornless females are a lighter brown. A female mountain nyala start giving birth within 2 years of age and could give birth to 5 to 8 offspring on average. Males can weigh as much as 280 kilos, stand 1.5 meters at the shoulder, while females weigh less. They live in groups of different size, from single adult males or a female with her offspring from the last 2 years to aggregations of over 70 animals. Younger mountain nyalas are lighter in color. A young males bear horns from about 5 months of age that go through various shapes as they get older. The other dominant animal found here is warthog. Like the mountain nyalas, warthogs live in groups. The female warthog spend the first 2 to 3 months in a hole after giving birth. A single female warthog can give birth to more than 2 offspring at a time. Bushbuck is the smallest of the mountain nyala family that has spirally twisted horns and spots and stripes on the coat. The horns found only on the male are relatively short. From the top of Dinsho Mountain, a lot of things pop up mysteriously, from undulating hillsides to massive juniper trees, creating a breathtaking scene that you could never see elsewhere outside Bale Mountains National Park. Bale Mountains National Park is home to nearly 1,321 plant species, 163 of which are endemic to Ethiopia and 23 to Bale alone. 14% of the country's endemic plant species are also found here. There are also significant medicinal plants in the park. The swampy Gese Valley of the Bale Mountains National Park is rich with bird life. Rated by the African Bird Club at the number 4 birding site in Africa, the park is home to over 282 species of birds, including 9 of the 16 species endemic to Ethiopia. The spectacular road from Gobba to Dolomanna went across the eastern part of the Bale Mountains National Park through the Sannati Plateau. The Sannati Plateau lies between 3,800 and 4,377 meters above sea level, covering 695 square kilometers, which is 35% of the total area of the park. Due to the spectacular cloud scene, Sannati seems like a place where the sky meets the earth. The only and loveliest mountain scenery in Africa that can be viewed from the comfort of your vehicle. Including the everlasting white grassy plant Carpetio di Plato, the giant lobelia, and few other grasses, there are few plant life here on Sannati unlike other parts of the park. Stand tall and proud at height of up to 12 meters, the giant lobelia, locally known as Jibirra, is the king of plants on the Sannati Plateau. It bears up to 7 million fruits at a time. The Sannati Plateau is also dotted with alpine lakes and streams, providing important ecosystem services for rare and endemic animals and birds. The Sannati Plateau is the best open viewpoint to see the endemic red fox. With long legs, longer muzzle and a striking black and white tail, the red fox is found nowhere else in the world except in Bale Mountains National Park and the Semi Mountains National Park. They live in family, and each family has their own boundary for a single day. Male fox from each family pees around the boundary of his family early in the morning, making demarcations. A female red fox's pregnancy time is 3 months and gives birth to 3 to 6 cubs at a time. They feed rodents abundantly found at higher altitude. There are nearly 13 types of rats on the Sannati Plateau, 11 of which are endemic to the park. There are also giant mole rats endemic to the park again. Standing still over the holes, patiently listening and suddenly pouncing when a rat emerges, they hunt for their prey. They will also dig to reach rats on occasions. Another feature making the plateau wonderful is the topography. From the plateau rise several mountain massifs, including Tuludimtu, the second highest mountain in Ethiopia, at 4,377 meters above sea level. Tuludimtu, which is equivalent to Red Mountain in Afan Oromo, is extremely cold on the top and night frosts are common here. The Bale massifs, including Tuludimtu, play a vital role in climate control of the region by attracting large amounts of orographic rainfall, and over 12 million people from Kenya, Somalia and Ethiopia are dependent on water from the Bale massif. A total of 40 streams of paramount importance in the lowlands flow out of Bale Mountains National Park, contributing to 5 major rivers: the Web, Wabi Shabali, Walmal, Dumal and Gannali. The road that skirts the base of Tuludimtu continues and descends the escarpment to the third part of the park, the Haranna Forest. As you travel south of the Sannati Plateau, the slope gradually downs to a large area of dense podocarpus Haranna forest. Haranna Forest is the third part of Bale Mountains National Park, following Dinsho and Sannati Plateau. It is found in the southern part of the park, sharing border as well as some features with the Sannati Plateau. Making your initial place the park at Dinsho, you will have 2 choices to reach Haranna Forest. The first one taking horse ride and little travel on foot across central part of the park, while the other is taking the road to Dello Manna, crossing Robe and Gobba towns as well as the Sannati Plateau, seeing its wonders from the comfort of your car. As you descend massifs of the Sannati Plateau, changes in the vegetation are clearly seen. Here you will have the chance to see the Haranna Forest from distance by luck if there is no cloud. This place, which is part of the Haranna Forest, is locally known as Baddasato, featured with long-hated trees covered in epiphytes and creepers. The scene here is spectacularly eye-catching. Passing by Baddasato, you come to a little village called Rira, where tourists take a break, mostly for lunch. You will have pure organic honey and cabbage with local bread, the most common lunch for bypassers. Little after Rira village is the major Haranna forest, lying over a total of more than 6,000 square kilometers, 1,000 square kilometers of which is part of the Bale Mountains National Park. The Haranna forest is much denser with great variety of tree, shrub and herb species that in many cases rise to over 30 meters in height. The forest plays a vital role in regulating the climate. Researchers revealed that the forest on a single hectare here absorbs up to 760 tons of carbon dioxide within an hour. Originated in the Sanneti Plateau, Guksa River created two waterfalls in the heart of Haranna Forest, giving a magnificent look for the area. There is abundant bamboo tree around the river where Bale monkey, a monkey endemic to Haranna forest, lives. Researchers call this monkey a secret of the bamboo forest. Including Bale monkey, Haranna forest is home to diverse wildlife like colobus monkey, baboon, bush pig, forest hog, leopard, and rarely lion. This is the mesmerizing Bale Mountains National Park.
Oromia Broadcasting Service.